40 different ways to reset and rewire yourself before 2026. 1. Don't wait for the next morning. Start the previous night. Go to bed early. Sleep between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. because that's when your body naturally detoxifies and resets your hormones. 2. When you wake up, stop reaching out for that phone. Instead, stretch. Get your muscles and joints moving and hint your digestive system to start working. 3 and 4. Sunlight. 2 different sunlight, 2 different works. The morning sunlight helps you wake up your system, sets up your internal clock and your mood for the day. While the forenoon sunlight helps your skin synthesize vitamin D. As Indians, our genetics are already not helping us synthesize enough vitamin D. At least let the sun help you out. 5. Don't skip breakfast. It literally means breaking your fast. It need not be a heavy breakfast. A vegetable idli with chutney or a methi paratha does the job. 6. Remember when I said vegetable idli and methi paratha? I meant add vegetables to your breakfast. We've already inherited the risk of diabetes, but prevention is better than cure, isn't it? 7. Stop juicing your fruits. Chew and eat them instead. I'll tell you 3 reasons why. 1. The satiety signal helps your gut and brain communicate as to how full the gut already is. 2. Some people tell me I juice it and have it fix the pulp. When you blend it, you break the fibers. The prebiotic structure has completely changed. 3. The rate of glucose release is much higher when you juice it rather than chewing it and eating it. 8. Don't skip the sweets. We as Indians have always had sweets, especially when the seasons are changing. There is a significance to that. Whether it is sesame laddus in the beginning of the year, coconut payasam in the middle of the year for electrolytes and hydration, or besan laddus during the winters to bring up our metabolism and also act as a source of small protein. All the traditional sweets that we make helps regulate our HPA system. That means the serotonin and dopamine regulation. So what am I trying to tell? Make your dessert at home. You know you're using your complex carbs, your fats, and maybe some amount of protein in it. 9. Fast every once in 2 weeks. Your insulin resets, your inflammation reduces, and all the damaged protein from your cells are cleared out. This is called autophagy. And when I say fast, I mean refrain from eating anything. It doesn't mean to load yourselves on coffees and teas, dry fruits and nuts, or fruits. Try to give your digestive system, your liver, some rest. Refrain from eating for as long as you can. And when you think you really can't, break your fast with light foods. Could be vegetable khichdi, pongal, or upma. Also, don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. 10. Avoid the coffee and chai as soon as you wake up. Your body already produces the caffeine called cortisol. And if you're going to load it with extra caffeine, the cortisol is going to shoot up, which we do not really want. And 2, it's not great for your gut lining or for your stomach acid. Wait for at least 1.5 hours until you've had your breakfast to enjoy your cup of chai or coffee in the morning. 11. Move every day. Movement is your biology. Your limbs, your joints, your gut, your hormones, all of it depend on your movement to function. Walk, run, stretch, squat, lift, anything works. 12. A quick 6 to 7 minute walk post your meals. Our desk jobs are a given. I know we can't change our jobs, but we can change how our body responds to food. 13. Fermented food. I'm not talking about kimchi or kombucha, that's fancy. I'm talking about idli, dosa, curd, rice kanji, beetroot kanji, some traditional kitchen stocks long before they were Instagram trends. 14. Eat what's in season. As long as we're going to buy produce that is non-seasonal, the market will keep growing unnaturally. 15. Do not avoid fats. Why? Because the basic unit of life, the cell, the membrane that surrounds it is made of lipids. 2. Your fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K require a fatty medium for it to be absorbed and utilized well. 3. Your hormones come from your cholesterol and your cholesterol come from the lipids that you eat. So what can you do? Replace 1 teaspoon of the daily oil that you use with either ghee, coconut oil, sesame oil, mustard oil, or groundnut oil. That being said, do not overdo fats because they are extremely caloric and inflammatory when refined. 16. Squats. Can be with weights or without weights. But 2 to 3 minutes of deep squats every day stimulate your pelvic floor and abdominal organs. This helps with digestion, hormonal balance, and your posture.